What's going on, everybody? My name is Fliptriq. Welcome to the Trophy Chasers podcast, episode 22, here with DMC and Alex Wolf 4. How you guys doing?
Double deuce.
Awesome.
Good.
22. Doing good.
2 thumbs
What's
up.
going on, everybody? My name is Fliptriq. Welcome to the Trophy Chasers podcast, episode... Let's turn that off. Okay. So how are you liking the show so far, Alex? You having fun doing this?
Yeah, it's fun. It's sometimes I get a little nervous still, but it's like I have something to look forward to every week. Just talk about games and like what I've been doing, that's game related. And it's just kind of cool to let all that out.
let all that built up weak tension of playing games and got to share it out. Yeah,
it makes it easier to wait for games and
I'm with you with that.
Yeah.
Well, I just like getting on here and telling everybody why the games that they think they like suck. No, okay. Feel the same way, Alex. Actually, I love to feel the same exact way. It's I don't get to play a lot of games, but when I do, I like to share it. Flip, you play about 10,000 games a week, so another reason why I like to come in here just to hear about all the games you play.
How do you find the time to do a cast?
Normally I do live stream most of it, so...
You got a point.
Thursday's my day off. I don't have to play games on Thursdays. I just do this. All right. So it's been kind of a dry week again. Seems like the wake of E3 is keeping the news pretty light. Not a lot to talk about in that department. So we'll talk about the little bit of news that did surface. Got some new DLC announcements, some new game announcements, and then talk about what we've been playing. Talk about Transformers a little bit, some of the new releases like Blue Estate. So yeah, should be a pretty good show. So we're gonna try to keep it short since we started as late as we did, but we'll see what happens. So cool. So at the beginning of the week, there was some PlayStation sale after we did the last podcast. I don't remember what it was, what the theme of the sale was, but there's something going on. So I bought this game for the Vita because I haven't played anything on the Vita in a long time, and I wanted a Vita. I wanted something to play on the Vita, so I started playing this game called Sorcery Saga. Have you guys heard of it?
Yes.
It's super weird. So I started, and I was like, my character was at school, and we had to go through this 30-minute cutscene, her finishing school, and then we had to go through this dungeon to prove our skills, to show that we were accepting or worthy of graduating from the school she just graduated from. And after that, she went to her favorite curry restaurant, and then some giant curry chain opened up down the street, and they stole all their business.
Oh.
It was quite a dilemma, quite a plot twist.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah. So
a slice of life.
Yeah. So now we have to take down and like the owner of the new curry restaurant is like a huge jerk, and he's like trying to shut down this small chain, this little mom and pop curry shop. So your job is to find these super rare ingredients so you can make the world's best curry. I don't even know what curry is.
What?
But
it's delicious.
It's all kinds of curry, man.
Dude.
I don't even know.
The curry are like the flavors of your life. It's amazing, and you can get them in the colors of the rainbow.
That's
continue though, but you should know about curry after playing this game. So what happens?
I know a lot about curry. I know how to make it. I just don't know what it is. I'm really good at making it.
You're really good at making. You're so good at making it.
So you're good at making it, but you don't know what it is.
Right.
This is
what?
Well, he's probably a curry master now.
Well, there's a curry god that kind of helps me out and kind of like guides me on my way.
Yeah.
So
okay, I gotcha.
I don't understand. Like the whole premise of the game makes no sense, but it's like it's a dungeon crawler. It's pretty cool. It's a lot like Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. I'm not very far into it though, but it was like $12, and I like it.
All right, cool. See, you're gonna make me get it because I think I was gonna buy this when it was $39.99, there was a picture of a girl that had a spatula across her big boobies in her process of making curry. Are we talking about the same game?
I haven't gotten that far, so
Okay, well.
I haven't gotten to the sex scene yet.
No spoilers, please.
So is it still 14.99 out there?
I don't know. When I bought it was like 12.39, so
Uh,
maybe, probably not
I
because the
think I,
store
I
updated on
remember
Tuesday.
that game because I wanted to buy that game because it's like Cookie Mama on steroids.
It's not though.
Well, you make the dish still, don't you? You still have to make the curry.
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far either.
Okay.
I think that's like the
So
next
you only got
chapter.
like 1 or 2 trophies from it so far. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's awesome.
It's interesting.
Well, that's awesome. You had a pleasant experience of of a sort. I tried to play Time and Eternity this weekend, and it's a game that was on sale with one of the weekend blast sales that Sony does, and it was $5. So I can't pass this up, so I got it. And it's 14 gigs of install. I finally got around to playing it after I finished Drakengard, and it's a point and click game that is absolutely horrible. Long drawn out storyboards, non funny jokes, and I raged on it when I realized that, you know what, no matter what happens, I can't get through this game. I just can't play it. I just deleted the entire thing. I'm regretting it now.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Is you love The Walking Dead season 2 and The Wolf Among Us right now, and that's like terrible. So if you're saying this point and click game is bad,
Well, no,
I don't even know what to expect because I cannot. I'm bored to tears playing The Walking Dead season 2. There's
Oh.
nothing happening, and you're just telling me how every week or every month how much you love it.
Last week sucked. Well, last episode sucked.
The end was good, but so
Yeah.
yeah. So
You guys
Time and
have like
Eternity.
the exact opposite opinion, like on everything, don't you? Like, you say the ending was good, he didn't like it. It's a mess.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Sometimes we come to terms.
We were pretty lock and step with The Wolf Among Us the first 2 episodes. Um,
And once it
But yeah.
changed,
apparently, I'm the only one that likes The Walking Dead, and yeah, we'll see.
Yep.
So anyway, so my experience into a game that I would have never played before was absolutely disgusting, and I deleted it, and now I want to reinstall it and give it another shot. But it's 14 gigs, and I have to wait so long to do that, to put that back down.
Yeah.
But
How far in it did you get?
I probably played about a good hour, and literally 49 minutes of that was all storyboard, point and click storyboard, almost like animated comics. With it was just absolutely horrible, and they all attempted to do funny jokes, and it just wasn't funny. None of it was. And normally, Japanese writers, when they toggle on the edge of vulgarity, do a very, very good job of slapstick humor. And this one just didn't, so it wasn't funny, and that's what hurt me. I think I just felt like I was just bored to tears, and I wanted to just X out of all the conversation, and I just couldn't make myself do that, and so I deleted it. Now I wish that I left it on there, and I just X'd out of all the conversation and just played the game.
How long is the game?
Apparently, you can get the platinum game in about 45 hours or less if you're really good. It requires 2 playthroughs. There might be a way to get it to 30, but it's apparently a very, very easy plat with very, very little missable trophies.
Cool.
It's one of the few games, though, that you know what? Let me just put it this way. I would have much rather played CSI Investigation again.
I couldn't get through that one either.
Yeah, but
I did the
but
first investigation. I was done.
That's more enjoyable than Time and Eternity.
Okay.
So anyway.
Cool. What about you, Alex? What have you been up to?
not much. I got the platinum in Trine 2, and it took me like an extra day to do that because the final trophy I needed messed up on me, which
Ooh,
is
I had a
like
glitch trophy too.
beating the game on hardcore.
That sucks.
With hard on. So there's like a difficulty level, and then there's something called hardcore. You have to play on hard while hardcore is activated, and you have to do that on every level within the game. And so I did them all, and it didn't pop for me. And I know that it was like the actual trophy's fault because I did them all in order. I did all the levels in order, and I kept track of everyone that I did. And supposedly there's like that's something that can happen if you do some levels online and some offline. So I had to do the whole game over again, like while I'm hosting instead of another person hosting, and then the trophy popped for me like on the second to last level, the last trophy I needed, and then the platinum. So I was happy to get that done with.
How long
It
did the
was
hardcore run take you?
after playing it on 2 separate occasions, it didn't take me too much time. I'd say like several hours.
Several, like 3 or 4?
Like more like actually 7 hours.
7 hours? Okay.
Yeah, 7 or 8.
Wow.
And
But
well, that was my second run. The first run of hardcore probably took like a day or 2, day and a half.
Okay. But
Sorry, I don't have a more accurate time.
But to the point that you made last week, the way that the game's set up, it almost requires you to have a normal run completed before you go into your hardcore run because you're buffed.
You don't want to do the most hardcore run without having collected all of the experience, because with all the experience, you can have every character's ability like in the game at once without having to respec. So if you have all their abilities, like there's no reason to
I got you.
Okay, I need this one for this level in hardcore mode. You have everything already. So my recommendation would be to play the game like on normal or easy and collect all of the treasure chests and the experience in every level, and kill all of the enemies and stuff like that. And then on your hardcore mode run, you've already got all the experience, so you've got all the abilities, and you don't have to worry about all that stuff. So just beat the game on that mode. And there's a whole bunch of random trophies that you can really just get whenever, but that's my recommendation for actually like playing the game and trying to get the platinum.
I might give it a shot, man. And I assume that hardcore mode isn't that hard if you're buffed.
I'd say it's actually easier in offline because you're almost getting like 3 chances, because if you lose a character, you get to play as the next character, and then if you lose that last one, then you have to restart the whole level again. But if you're playing online, if you die, that's the only character you get. So you have to rely on your partners to get to the next checkpoint before you can be revived. So it's like single player 3 chances, multiplayer 2 to 3, depending on how many people you have playing with you. But you don't really get that chance. It's more like you're relying on them. So.
That's a pro tip there for you folks.
Yep.
Well, DMC, when you're ready to get down on that, I wanna play it too.
I think it's easier offline. I'll play with you guys too.
Yeah, man. Hey,
I'm really good at the game, so I'll help you out.
Hey, here's another pro tip, guys.
That's why we do with the shield, and then we'll be happy.
We will be blessed.
Pontius, he's really good. I like using him.
The presence of Alex playing with us on our next schedule.
I'm gonna be so far ahead of you. I'm gonna be like, in the next room, you guys are gonna be like, how do we get over there?
well, how about this? No, never mind. I was just thinking maybe we can just push the hardcore mode since we're gonna have you. We can just put our hopes and dreams on you to just push.
You could if you wanted to. I would be willing.
Let's do it.
It's just
hardcore mode.
I would be like I would just feel. It's scary just having one character when you're like offline and you get 3 chances. You're like, oh, it's okay, I'm relaxed. But when you've got that one character, it's like,
I'm not worried about it, Alex. We trust you, man. Our platinum of Train 2 is all overlap. We're just going to rely on you to not screw us up when we die. So.
Well, the thing is, when you're playing online, you can choose the option to be able to switch between all 3 characters, or only be able to have just those 3, and you switch between them like at different times. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't just have to be playing Pontius, and you don't just have to be playing like Zoya. We could all be those 3 characters if we chose to do that, and it doesn't affect trophies at all. So we might as well, because some characters it's way easier to get past like a certain part of the stage with than others. So
cool, man.
Yeah, we should play.
Yeah,
we should play.
We should.
Beautiful game, and it comes with all the DLC. The complete story.
Hence the name. Is there anything else you've been playing, or just that?
I've been playing Terraria. I thought I was playing the demo yesterday, and then a trophy popped after I did the tutorial, and so I've been playing it since then. And it's been pretty slow. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing.
It's
And
really complicated to get started. It takes a while to
yeah,
figure things out. You have to like
I
build a
just
house, and then there's like you have to build extra rooms in that house, and then do certain events to make other people come to live in your house, and then you.
I hate building houses already because I can't tell what makes valid housing. I've looked stuff up online and I've checked my game. I'm doing everything right. I've got like the background tiles. I've got like 6 up, 10 across. You
Yeah.
know, a light source, a table, a chair, and it's just like, oh, this is not valid housing. Why isn't it valid housing? Why can't people come in here and live here? It's perfect. I don't get it.
I just had 15 flags, red flags pop up for me. I am no longer willing to play this game with you.
No, please. No.
If I gotta validate my house, I don't know if I can do it. No.
Oh, he was gonna play with me. Now I have to give him those chances. Why? I'm gonna help, dude. I'm gonna help you get the platinum. We can do this together.
All right.
Don't back out now.
Don't back out now. Don't back out now. Okay.
But anyway, I've just been mining because I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. Just be
Just been
careful.
mining stuff.
It's very easy to end up in the wrong place and get killed very quickly.
I can see that. There's so many enemies. It is a 2D Minecraft, but there's a way bigger emphasis on combat. Like
Yeah.
in Minecraft, there's the occasional enemy, or I guess it depends on the seed that you're on. Maybe a whole bunch will be around you at once. But I mean, in that game, it's almost constant. Like constant enemies. You're lucky to have 30 seconds to yourself.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, guys. You're lucky if you had the opportunity to play Blue Estate, because that game is freaking awesome, and I've enjoyed the heck out of that. I just can only play it when my kids are in the bed. It is the worst part about the game is the voice acting by far, but it's a very, very fun, and I get it. Some people are not going to like that you're controlling your aiming capabilities with the actual PS3, PS4 controller, but it works for me. It felt good, and
I didn't like it.
It's quirky, and I like it. But you didn't like it, Flip.
I didn't. I played the demo. I'm glad that's what I started with because I almost bought it. I don't know. I have the PlayStation Move and the little pistol little attachment. Have you seen that?
Yeah. I have the full Onslaught Killzone 3 gun. Yeah.
Well, see, I'm not that hardcore about it. I just have this little thing, and the Move controller goes in there, and it's just like holding a little gun. You shoot the screen, perfect. Loved it. If I could use that in this Blue Estate, I'd be okay. But I don't like going like this to aim my gun. It makes it really tough.
What? You can't use the control stick?
No. I tried switching the controls. I tried to find any other option, but you just have to aim the thing at the light bar at the screen. I don't know. You press L1 and it recenters the targeting.
Which you have to do quite often. You have to do that quite often.
Yeah, that was really frustrating, and it seemed like it was moving too slow pretty often. And I was constantly like swiping up on the touchpad to fix my hair. That was a weird mechanic that they added.
That was awesome mechanic.
So funny.
You know why that mechanic's so awesome?
It's not.
Because it allows me to have the dream.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, okay, so.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, this isn't unfamiliar.
So I'll let you guys know how it ends, next week, and the story of this voluptuous stripper who everyone's fighting over. So we'll go from there.
So what made you buy this game? Have you read the comic? Do you know anything about it? Or
I knew nothing about the game. I said, well, here's a demo. Very rarely on PSN do they give us. They just started doing this on the PS4. It's giving us these demos, these playable demos, so we can get a taste and a feel of the game. And the demo was so rich with respect to content that it gave you almost the first level out of 5 to play for free.
I think there's 10.
There's 10 altogether?
Yeah, because the screen scrolls over.
Oh, okay, missed that. And you know what compelled me? At $15, I wanted to know what was going to happen next. And I didn't hate the gameplay. The gameplay was easy enough. And that's, and maybe moderately, from an entertainment perspective, that's all it took for me.
Cool.
But now, I'll let you guys know what it's all about and what happens. The most intriguing character is the one guy that I'm not able to play as yet, which is the private eye detective, the average guy who's narrating the story. He's the one guy you like. at least from my perspective. So
Yeah.
hopefully there's a way that I can play as him.
I don't remember what game it was, but there's some game I was saying was really good, and you should play, and you're like, oh, I can't buy that, it doesn't have a platinum. And then I saw you buy this. $15, $16 for this game with like 20 bronze trophies.
Can I put up my hypocrite shield button up
You have
so
to do
that you don't
something.
so you don't block me? All right. Now, what you were talking about was I don't know what game you were talking about, to be honest with you, but I do know that came up with Child of Light,
Maybe
which
that's
I
what it was.
love. Well, no, I love that, and I actually praised that game. I was very upset that people bashed it.
The only thing I didn't like about it is like right after you're able to fly, the game just feels too easy. It's like the game gets broken. I wish we didn't have the option to fly. I didn't like that. Everything else I thought was cool. But anyway, we don't need to get on that tangent.
So there you go.
So
Go ahead.
you're making me wanna go buy Blue Estate so I can get the rest of the story. I don't know. I liked once in the demo once you picked up the shotgun. I felt way overpowered and loved it, and it was getting like 30 times multipliers, just annihilating everybody. But then I had to switch back to the pistol, and it got lame again.
The greatest part of the entire game is when you get 3 lives before you're within a chapter, I guess, and if you die, if you continue past that, your main character says something like, "Oh shit," or something. It's hilarious every time he dies. For real, it's pretty hysterical. I'll let you guys know if you don't get it. I'll share the story next week. If you do get it, I hope you like it. To me, the controls weren't as clunky as I thought they were going to be. It did shock me, to your point, Flip, that I couldn't pull out my Wii. That didn't sound right. My my PlayStation stick, whatever it was called. Yeah, and that shocked me. But I enjoyed the controls, so we'll see.
Cool. Well, you have to let me know how it is.
I will.
Cool. I also played way too much Warframe. I'm loving that game. Way too much. I don't know what it is, but I can't
It's
set
because
it
you want
down.
Destiny, and that's the closest thing you can have right now.
It's not though. It's third person instead of first person. But yeah, it does have like the same vibe to it. I guess the same feel. That's
why I
what
love it.
that's what made me start playing it. Actually, was because we got lost Destiny. I don't know.
We have lost
You didn't
Destiny.
lose her. She's just gone away for a little while.
Well, she needs
She'll be
to come
back for you.
Yeah. I'm ready
You guys
to.
will be running in a field with your arms wide open.
You can blame it all on me. I was wrong. Just come on back. So
Anyway.
one of the questions though, Alex, Alex, have you haven't played Destiny? I mean, Warframe, have you?
Warframe, no, I have not.
Well, it's time to join up. Flip is going to be playing tonight. I'm going to be watching Naruto. But I will take time to jump into the podcast and see the stream and see what you guys are doing. The pressure is on, man.
The struggle is real, as the
What you gonna
cool
do?
kids say.
It is a real struggle. I see you putting me on the spot. All right, I got it.
And not only that, is you got folks in the chat that's asking and wanting to know if you're going to participate tonight.
Wow.
There's so much pressure. Okay, let's continue. He's going to mull on that
Yeah,
a little
let's
bit.
talk about something else.
Hold on.
What's there to talk about?
I want to finish getting into this. So I started playing, and I've got 56% of the trophies, so a lot more than I thought I'd have by this point. I had my first trophy ever glitch on me. This has never happened before. There's been a few situations where I thought the trophy glitched, but I found out that I just didn't do something right, or the description was incorrect, and there was something else you had to do. But I've always been able to figure it out. But this time, it actually legitimately glitched on me. I've never had this happen. But there's one trophy in here called Sentinel Proficiency, where you have to level a Sentinel up to level 30. And I did that, and I didn't get a trophy. And that takes a long time to do. I got the Sentinel like 2 weeks ago when I started playing the game. And he just hit 30 yesterday. So I guess there's some weird glitch where, like, anytime you finish a mission, you get bonus XP added at the end of the mission. And if your Sentinel reaches level 30 from that bonus XP, the trophy doesn't pop. And that's what happened. And I didn't know that until it was too late, but it's kind of frustrating. But
When did this happen? Yesterday?
last night at some point.
Last night? There might be a way where you could, like, fix it but I don't know.
But
Did
I have to buy another Sentinel and try again, basically.
did
is the
your
only
save
option.
upload to PlayStation Plus? Couldn't you just download your save from like
Anytime you do anything
before?
in this game, it saves to the server, so I don't think that you can manipulate saves on this. It's kind of
Okay.
like an MMO style where anything you do it saves automatically.
Saves it to the game, not just
Right.
your system.
Right.
I see.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
But I finished leveling my first Warframe, so Mag is level 30, and I started building my second Warframe. It's kind of awesome. Pretty excited about using him. And I've got some new weapons, so I'm starting to get a little bit better. I'm not as cool as some of the pros that I end up grouping up with that are just flying through the levels, but I'm getting better. And I'm really, really liking it. The more I play it, the more I enjoy it. So,
It's an incredibly
Is it
fluid
something
game.
that you would pull yourself away from Destiny to play?
well, see, I don't think so. I think this will tide me over until Destiny gets out because there's a ton of content in this game and there's so much to do. And I
So do you think your infatuation with this game is due to there being no Destiny around? Do you think you
Why,
would be
why,
loving
why are
it?
we so hung up on Destiny? The second Destiny comes out, I'm never playing
It's
this game
because
again.
I just love seeing you so sad about Destiny.
It's very
It's just,
depressing. It's very
I'm
depressing. It's not
sorry. I'm
funny.
sorry.
I miss it.
It just I've never seen somebody so madly in love with a game. It's a sight to behold.
It is real,
Well,
It's
and
a real love. It's a
well,
and
real love.
wait till
it's
the
shared
17th.
by
Wait till the 17th when you get to play it and you'll understand.
shared by
Okay,
many
fine. I
people.
believe you. Well, then I'll be happy because I didn't have to wait as long as you.
It's you don't even know what you're missing. It's like, well, like I was gonna say it'd be like your Smash Brothers. You wouldn't be able to play that, but I guess you're in that same situation and you don't really seem to be
I mean, I
phased by
have to
it,
wait until October 2nd to play the 3DS version. So yeah.
which looks terrible, by the way. But we don't need to get into that.
I mean,
I also started playing Blacklight Retribution. That game came out of beta, so I wanted to check that out, see if it's changed. It's pretty much the exact same game. I'm on this weird multiplayer kick where I just want to play multiplayer games all the time, and I don't know what caused that, how this happened.
I know how it happened
wow, dude.
It's really
I
weird
know how
because
it
I
happened.
usually hate multiplayer games, and I don't know.
because it's because Destiny.
Are we just going to
Oh,
constantly keep
it's
going back
because of
there?
everything's because of
It
Destiny.
is. It is. Let me
really
tell you
is.
something. The most
It's
magical thing about
listen,
Destiny, the most
Destiny for you was like a cocoon, and you went inside that cocoon, and then
Alex,
that cocoon
Alex.
was violently ripped away from you, and you never transformed into the butterfly.
Oh no, we have broken wings. Is that what you're trying
Yeah,
to?
so
Here's the kicker though. I'm
you're
gonna tell
trying to
you,
find a makeshift cocoon.
and it's impossible. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because the first, check me on this, Flip. The first 8 hours, we're playing Destiny. We're just going places, and we're just, I don't know if it's 8 hours, but at least 3 hours that we were playing, and and Flip keeps on saying, "Oh man, this just has all the MMO elements. I can see this is the MMO," and at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, "This is freaking a perfect RPG. This is a fantastic role playing game, and yet it's action, yet it's multiplayer, yet it's first person shooter, and it's freaking me out. And it does all those elements so well. I never felt like I was playing an MMO, but I kept on hearing Flip tell me, "Oh, this is just like an MMO." So I don't know what to think about the game. I just know that everything that it did felt well, and the alpha that's supposed to be worse than a beta is better than most games I played, and that's what freaks me out.
It's like too good to be true.
Am I off on that, Flip?
Yeah, no, that's spot on. Yeah. Feels just like an MMO, feels just like a first person shooter. Perfect blend of the two. They did
Feels
it
like
really
a
well.
finished game.
Yeah. Anyway, I think like Blacklight Retribution just got trophies this week. There's 20 bronze trophies and 1 silver. And the silver is another fake platinum. So all you have to do is earn all the other trophies and you get the silver trophy. I'm sick of these fake platinums that keep surfacing. Just give me a real platinum. Anyway, I think I'm going to try to get all these Blacklight Retribution trophies prior to Destiny coming out so I can get good at first-person Twitch shooting. I'm terrible at
First
those.
person.
Everything you do is for Destiny. Everything.
It is. Well, I'm not good at those. Like Call of Duty and Battlefield 4, you have to have that twitch, and I don't have it. I'm not fast enough. So it's just because I don't play shooters very often. So I'm gonna try to get really good at Blacklight Retribution and hope that converts into Destiny, so I can be really good at Destiny when that comes out. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be playing Blacklight Retribution quite often, as well as Warframe. And there's also Awesome Knots, like that side-scrolling MOBA that came out on the PS3 a long time ago. I want to buy that on the PS4, and I want to play that because I was really good at that on the PS3. I was like rank 2 in the world for about the first month it came out. It was really good. Yeah. And I saw the PS4 version has like 10 new characters. The same game just got released on the Steam summer sale, so that's what brought it back to my attention. Is everyone keeps talking about this game now, and I remembered it's on PS4 now, so I might check that out, go download that, and play that again because I really liked it, and I'd like to see the new characters that they've added. So I might be doing that, and then I'll have like 3 or 4 multiplayer games that I'm playing, and then I won't ever have to buy a new game.
All at the same time.
All at the same time. All at the same time. You know what game isn't good though? Transformers: Rise of the Dark Spark.
Dun dun dun.
So I was watching Hell's Kitchen on Hulu Plus this week.
Oh, transition.
You know,
It's not
that the story can't be good if it starts off with Hulu Plus.
I was watching Hell's Kitchen, and there's an ad, and it was like Mark Wahlberg, and he goes into this garage, like, "Hey yo, I got a Transformer," and I was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "Is this some weird Transformer movie?" I'd never seen the trailer. I didn't care about the Transformer movie at all, and then I saw the trailer, and I was like, "Wow, this looks really cool." And then I got on this huge Transformer hype, and I started reading about the movie, and found out the Dinobots are in it, found out Drift, the coolest Transformer ever, is in the movie and in the game, and I was like, this is going to be awesome. I'm really excited. I've got this Transformer shirt going. Yeah, so a game that wasn't even on my radar, I got really hyped for, and then I bought the game, and it was atrocious. The graphics looked like a PS2 game.
Mm.
It's one of those games where you have a certain amount of health and you die immediately, and you get shot from all directions. It's very frustrating. There's a few checkpoints.
So there's no point in having a health bar.
Did they change developers' foot? Because the last game I heard was awesome.
They did. The last 2 were great. I didn't play them. I played the demo of the second one, which was really good. The style of the game's the same, but just the mechanics, like the driving, is terrible. It's really, really bad. It's like worse than Watch Dogs. Didn't think that was possible, but that's what it is.
So, are you showing a little respect for Watch Dogs? Just saying that it's not as bad as.
I guess if you want to twist my words around and make it sound like that. When you play as the Transformers, you press L3 and your character transforms in whatever vehicle he is, and that's really cool. It happens like seamlessly, and it looks really cool when he does it. And you can like switch your weapon arm. You press circle, and it like transforms one arm into a gun and the other one into his normal arm, and that looks really cool. So like the graphic style is cool, I guess, but the like overall graphics don't look very very well done. And then like I said, you die really fast, and it's very frustrating. The objectives throughout the levels are really repetitive. The story's kind of lame. I'm like a third of the way into the game.
You gotta finish it.
I know, I need to finish it. I regret buying it, which rarely happens.
This wasn't a red box item.
It should be a red box item.
If you could go back in time and tell yourself to not buy it, do you think you'd listen?
Yeah, absolutely. Because
So
it's
your
not
past
fun.
self would listen to you? Okay.
Yeah. This goes to show that the best things in life are free, because Warframe and Destiny I got to play for free, and those were way better than this $60 garbage game that I bought. I would say this game's, if you're into Transformers and you want the fan service, it'd be worth a rental. But other than that, I would never purchase this game again. I think it's...
Speaking of fan service, I think that's a perfect way to jump into The Legend of Korra. What do you think?
Awesome transition.
Okay.
How about that, guys?
Yeah, fan
Somebody
service.
keeps on.
You want to talk about fan service? How about a Legend of Korra game for PS3 and PS4? How?
I don't even know what this is.
So I was thrown aback by the title as well. I didn't get it. Big Airbenders fan. And then Alex explains, well, this is the continuation of it, that show. And I'm like, oh no, that's what it is. So awesome. And it's being developed and delivered to us this year by Platinum Games. Who would have thunk it? Who would have saw it? It was on nobody's radar. Just got announced today. How does that happen? Right? It's going to be great.
It's a digital-only game, but I mean, the game has beautiful-looking, cel-shaded visuals, and it's being developed by Platinum Games, the same people who made Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2, Wonderful 1. It's going to be... We don't need you. Go to sleep.
Hey, this is reminiscent from episode 3. Go ahead.
It's just gonna be wonderful. The same people that made Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2, The Wonderful 101. I mean, it's gonna be an impressive game in my opinion.
I'm looking forward to it, and
it's gonna have intuitive gameplay. I hope. I probably will.
We're going to enjoy this together, and we're going to take up the remaining of the show once we both platinum the game. The cool thing, though,
got two grown-ass men getting excited about some Nickelodeon show spin-off.
You gotta believe that, man.
The people who love Avatar, you know how wrong he is. You know how amazing it is. It doesn't matter if it's on Nickelodeon. It is an awesome series.
The only thing that I'm peed about, this is my last word on it, is that how in the world does Sony, unless they were in the middle of contracts talks for exclusivity, didn't announce this at E3?
Why is this such a big deal? Legitimately, why is this a big deal? I don't understand.
It is one of the most profit-grossing animes in America.
So why have I never heard about it then? Like, I've heard of the Naruto you guys talk about all the time. I heard about the Dragon Ball Z. I've heard about this Attack on Titan.
I don't really think you put yourself out there enough in order to discover something like that. I mean, do you watch TV? Be honest. Like, do you watch TV?
I just talked. I had a whole story about Hell's Kitchen. Yes.
Are you a fan of the Powerpuff Girls?
But that's not TV. You're watching Hulu Plus. I mean, this is the kind of thing that I don't even know if they have Avatar.
Dexter's Laboratory.
On Netflix or Hulu.
I watch Dexter.
All right, awesome.
I mean, but when you watch TV,
how about the serial killer? Not the Cartoon Network show.
What? Okay. Speaking of serial killers, and I'll thank the great T Baggins for this, because I saw this as well, is that guess what fantastic game is now being made into a version 2, or at least we're getting the second iteration of it. Afro Samurai.
I heard about that. See, that one I know what it is. Samuel L. Jackson.
Voicing every character again. Are you a fan, Alex?
I have never seen it. I mean,
what? Alex?
I've never seen it either.
What?
I know what it is. I know what this one is.
I know what it is.
What in the world?
I think I played.
Okay, so first of all, you can pick up the game right now at your local GameStop. Each of them have about 4 copies of it for about $5.99. There's no trophies, so you'll end up playing it for the sheer beauty of just going through it. Really clunky controls, but shell shaded, beautiful, almost true to a freaking a letter of the actual anime series. I'm pretty stoked of it. It is the Black God of War coming to the PS4, so it's pretty awesome.
I played that demo on PS3 at some point in time. I remember it. Like, I remember playing.
I almost bought the game on PS3 when I first got a PS3, but then it didn't have trophies, and I wanted trophies, so I didn't buy it.
Yeah. There's so many big games I want to play, but for the simple fact that it didn't have trophies, I never got into it. Anyway,
I heard it was a good game though. I think it had achievements on Xbox, and a lot of people loved it.
Did it?
I think so. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's correct, because that's probably how it got on my radar.
I would hate that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to write a petition. How dare they give achievements and that on the PS4. Okay, PS3. Anyway, two fantastic games coming from the anime world to all of you and me.
Yeah. So before we get into the news, I want to talk about Resogun. That's our last game.
Can I say something about Resogun first?
Yeah, that's where we're about to start.
I hate the fact that there's a trophy where you have to beat the game without dying in local co-op.
Yeah.
I don't have anybody to play with, and even if I did, chances are they're gonna die.
Do you want to just book a plane ticket and we can both knock it out? Because I'm in the same situation.
No. Are you kidding me? Not for one trophy. That's ridiculous.
No, that's what makes it all worth it. That's what makes it all worth it, Alex.
It's all about the stories at the end of the day.
That was enough to make me not want to play it. That really made me sad. That one trophy.
You know what one trophy made me excited to play it?
What?
Trophy of the week. There's one of the new. First, we'll talk about the 2 modes. There's 2 new modes in the game. One of them is called Survival, where you have to. It basically lasts as long as you can, and it gets progressively harder as you go. There aren't boss fights, but you have to last for 5 days, and each day has like 5 phases that you have to go through. So, I've only been able to make it to day 3. It gets really rough after there. I started day 3 and had no idea how I was staying alive. There's so much stuff on the screen, like streams of bullets that are flying at you have to dodge, and then the enemies that are going back and forth across the screen, and then the ones that chase you. it gets really chaotic. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to do that. It's really hard. And then there's the other mode, which is a lot more fun, but a lot more difficult, called Demolition. And you have an item called a wrecking ball. You're not allowed to shoot in this mode. All you can do is set off your bombs, and your bomb has like a 15-second timer or so. And you use the bomb to shoot the wrecking ball. You like get close to the ball and use your bomb, and it like shoots off, and then it goes around the plane, and it comes back, and you shoot it again. And then the ball, there's different like power-ups. They could supercharge the wrecking ball, or you can get like a multi-ball bonus and have like up to 6 balls all going around. But if the ball hits you, you die, and if any other enemy hits you, you die. So you have to be really good at dodging and have a lot of situational awareness of where you are. And it gets kind of chaotic once you get further. But there's a trophy for killing 1,000 enemies with the wrecking ball, and it's called "I Came In Like a Rezo Gun." So I thought that was really, really, really creative.
Does anybody know the reference? Because I didn't, Zach. Fliptriq, explain it to everybody.
Everybody gets the Miley Cyrus reference. We don't need to get into it.
Why? Am I the only one that don't get it? I don't understand.
I don't get it. I just thought it was making a reference to the game itself.
Oh no! Well,
I came
Miley Cyrus. Well, we went on this Naruto kick, so I guess we might as well
Naruto.
get into something else weird.
Naruto.
Whatever. I
Get
don't
it
care.
right.
I don't care.
Be nice. Come on.
Anyway, recently Miley Cyrus had this new song that came out. It's really controversial, I guess, called "Wrecking Ball," and the chorus of the song.
That's what you're talking about,
right?
That's not new. That came out a while ago.
I don't know when it came out. I just know the reference. Anyway, the chorus
well,
of the song.
Well, then don't say that it came out a little bit ago.
Am I the only person that don't know this stuff?
Anyway, the first line of the chorus is "I came in like a wrecking ball," and since you have a wrecking ball in the Rezo Gun mode, it's called "I Came In Like a Rezo Gun."
I came in like a wrecking ball. I came in like a Rezo Gun.
Thanks for not making me sing it, because I was about to, so I'm glad you took over for me. I appreciate you.
Come on. Are you serious?
Wow.
Anyway, trophy of the week.
I won't let my instincts get the best of me.
No, I'm glad they did, because I didn't want to do that.
It's terrible because he still doesn't know what I'm talking about, so me singing it was pointless.
All right, DMC, we're going to start the news. I want you to go watch the Wrecking Ball music video, and then in 2 minutes come back and tell me what you think.
Seriously, go ahead.
Do I gotta do that? Okay, let me do that. Let me do it. Got started.
While you're doing that, we could talk about some of this news. Or we could do trophies.
Yay, trophies.
Trophies are awesome.
Before I forget. We didn't go over. We're so unorganized right now.
Oh no. You're going to see my trophy picture.
Anyway, so those are the games we played. If you were curious what else came out, retail, we got Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark on PS3 and PS4. Also on PS4, we have RBI Baseball. I don't know if this is the same game that came out like 2 months ago, but that got released. Also, Blue Estate, the shooter that we were talking about earlier. Valiant Hearts, which none of us played, but we all should have played. I've heard really good things about it. I have no idea what this game is about still, but that came out. I probably look into it very soon and end up getting it. But I don't know. I'm not really in the mood for a puzzler right now, so I don't know if I will. And then we have Another World, which was supposed to come out this week. I was super hyped about it last week. Really excited. Never showed up on the PSN network.
Really? Wow.
So it came out for Xbox One. It was $7.99. And it was supposed to come out yesterday on PS4, and it never showed up.
Maybe it's going to do something like what TMT Out of the Shadow did.
I don't know. They never announced an exclusivity, so I have no idea. But I was really looking forward to that game, and I was excited to play it, but now I can't. So on PS3, we have Grid Autosport, Dead or Alive 5, X-Blaze Code Embryo, Altier Rorana Plus with bonus. I don't know what that is. And then on Vita, huge Vita list. That same Altier game came out. BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma, Farming Simulator 14.
Yeah, yo.
Yes.
Annualization of the year right there. Best annualized game ever. Do you remember? Have you guys heard about the other farming simulators? This game comes out every single year, right about this time, and it seems like every time it comes out, everyone's like, "How is this even a game?" and they always forget that it comes out every year. But
There's a
I remember the
mass
last
populace
two.
that buys it.
I
So much to
guess.
keep everybody employed
I
and
don't
keep on
understand.
publishing it. I can't wait to build that. Hey,
Now we also got Explo's Code Embryo for the Vita, and Z-Run, which is like an old phone game, and End of Serenity. I don't know what that one is. So, lots of stuff. Lots of games. Too many games. How's that Wrecking Ball video coming?
well, I stopped it because I said, why is
Why are you
Flip
watching
making
this?
me watch this person cry in front of me, in her
Did you at least hear the line?
bikini outfit with a big giant hammer, and I got to the chorus and then I stopped.
So you saw the Wrecking Ball?
Thank you, Flip. Appreciate that, man.
You're welcome.
Take a bow.
All right.
You're welcome. RBI Baseball is hardcore. Is it? It looks weird. I thought it would be like the pixelated Nintendo graphics.
Hey man, I was looking for little more small wrecking balls all around the baseball field, just like old school style. And unfortunately, they're just regular people, and I don't like it. I don't even want to play it, man, because I feel like if I play the game, it's going to steal a little bit of my childhood away. So I'll let you guys tell me how awesome it is.
I'm not gonna play it. Alright, so before we forget, last time we forgot about trophy stats, so we're gonna go through trophies real quick, and then we'll get into the news and wrap up the show.
Yay.
So,
Trophies.
so all these images right now are from 2 weeks ago, since we forgot to do it last week. Start with Alex. He was sitting at... He's excited.
Yeah.
Sitting at 4,339
Trophies.
trophies. 75 of those were platinums. Level 24, 25%. What's he looking at now?
Not a biggie.
4,394. So what is that? 465 trophies, I think.
So,
65. Yeah. One platinum. What was the platinum you got? Trine?
trying to complete story. Yep.
Cool. Level 24, 42% now. So about a 17% increase. DMC, 43, 33 trophies. Level 23, 47. You gotta join this level 24 club that we're a part of.
All right.
Man.
Just hanging back.
You're so close, but yeah.
By the time I join it, you're going to be pushing 25.
And not with all this Warframe I've been playing. I might not get trophies for a long time. Anyway, now you are at 4,379 trophies. So 46. One more platinum. That was Drakengard?
Yeah.
Right?
Drakengard, yeah.
Cool. And also 15% level increase. 62% of 23. And then for me, 4632 trophies. I have more trophies than you, Alex. I didn't know that.
You do. You didn't notice?
I didn't know that.
You do. You have more trophies than me, but you have less platinums.
It's all about the total number that matters.
It's all about.
It's all about,
No, not
it's all
really,
about the
'cause-
level. It's all about the level. It's about the level.
Sure, whatever helps you sleep at night.
It does.
Platinum battles.
It's all about the level.
Wars.
Anyway, now
Forget
I'm at
console wars.
4654, so I got a whopping 22 trophies in 2
whopping
weeks. In 2 weeks.
Impressive.
That's
Impressive.
terrible.
That's like 11 trophies a week.
Quick math.
With an increase of 4% and no platinums. You're catching up. You're catching up in that level that I was just so excited about. I'm only 13% ahead, or 15% ahead of you. So I've got to get off the Warframe and get back into this terrible Transformers game and get that platinum real quick. I keep getting close to platinums and then I hate the game and I just stop. Like that happened with Bound by Flame. It happened with Wolfenstein. I don't know why I stopped Wolfenstein.
But you're so close with Bound by Flame.
I know. Well, it's a full playthrough. It's 2 trophies away, but I have to do a full playthrough for that. And then Wolfenstein, I just have like 3 or 4 more levels.
You gotta
And-
finish the game.
I know I do. And then Watch Dogs, I just have the social lubricant crap trophy.
Is that it?
Yes.
You could
You gotta do
knock
it.
out and you could knock out all those games and get so many platinums. Oh,
3 platinums. It's not so many.
yeah, 3. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
all-
But it's not Warframe and it's not Destiny and nothing is fun anymore.
You sound like such a whiny baby. It's not Destiny. Nothing's fun anymore.
It's true.
Oh man.
Oh, I didn't hate Wolfenstein. Something came out and I never went back to Wolfenstein. I liked what I played of it. I don't know. It was Bound by Flame that I hated. I think Wolfenstein got packaged into that sentence by mistake.
What's your favorite game ever, like in the whole world?
What is mine?
Yeah, your favorite game in existence.
Final Fantasy VII.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Or are you joking?
I'm 100% serious.
I'm very surprised right now. But okay, what if they announce like a Final Fantasy VII like remake? It's coming out on the PlayStation 4 the same day Destiny comes out. What would you do?
Well, considering I've already played Final Fantasy VII pretty extensively, I'd play Destiny.
All right. Man, nothing is gonna stop your rampage for Destiny.
I'm excited. I can't wait. I've got the days off work. I'm ready to just go crazy with this game. I will not. I won't be stopping until I'm
rest.
level
You will
cap.
not eat, sleep, breathe anything but Destiny.
Right.
It's called going back to the tower, just so you can go use the bathroom. For the record, I also took off the day that the beta is released.
So I'm not too hyped on the beta. I don't think I'm going to spend too much time on it. Just because they're going to wipe all the character data, and I want to play it. I'm going to have to play it because I don't want to be like behind everybody else as far as like knowledge of the game, like knowing what to do and where to go and how to do things and what components make other components and how to level up your crafting skills and stuff. So for that reason, I'm going to play the beta, but I'm not going to be happy about it. I would rather just play the real game so my stuff doesn't get wiped.
I think they're going to give us something. I think there's I say I think. I have no proof. I hope that they're going to give us something to carry over from the beta into the real game.
There'll be like maybe some exclusive gear or like an emblem or something, but it's not going to be anything substantial. It's not going to be all your stats. They won't pull a Final Fantasy 14 on us and just carry the beta over to live.
So awesome.
So, usually when MMOs come out, that's all I do. I will usually take a couple days off work and play that game. Like the last World of Warcraft expansion, when Mists of Pandaria came out, I played that game for 72 hours straight. It was kind of ridiculous, but I did it, and I was the first.
Aren't you ashamed?
I'm not. I'm really proud of it because I was the first monk to reach level cap. I did 1 to 90 faster than most people did 85 to 90.
I was the first person in DC Universe Online to level up my character to level 30 and be mentored by Superman or something like that.
That's cool.
So that was pretty cool, yeah.
Okay, so before I get too upset about not having Destiny, let's get into the news. Crytek's. You said the Crytek UK staff.
Yeah, they're being.
I don't know the story. So this is something.
Well, yeah, it's Crytek is on the verge of going under.
Not before Homefront.
Yeah, it's on risk, and Rise 2, which was a thing, is now canceled.
So it's officially canceled.
Mm-hmm. And the staff, the UK staff in particular, hasn't been paid since April.
Slave labor.
Basically.
So why were they denying like this? Apparently, they were denying the fact that there's been financial issues and stuff like that.
Well, because you're it's illegal to make people work for free. Unless they're
so they don't want to draw attention to themselves.
Well, yeah, they have to push it. They apparently was requesting a loan and got denied from the loan. The bank, I think they were getting some type of front, multiple millions of dollars to keep everything afloat to their next release, and that got denied, which pushed everything back. And you would think that Microsoft would come in and help, but apparently that's not the case. And so there's probably going to be massive layoffs coming off pretty soon. Yeah, that sucks. Anyway, that's bad news.
T-Bag saying he's working on the 5 million trophy in Diablo 3 for his platinum. I need to get on that too, because I think 2 months from now, Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls comes out on PS4, and I need to have my PS3 platinum prior to that. Anyway, sorry to change the subject.
Well, I'm halfway through. I shouldn't say that. I'm about 20% through my trophies for Diablo 3. I'm all down for that. I'm down. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, well, we should do that really soon then.
Anytime. What about you, Alex? Do you have it?
I don't have Diablo 3.
Go get it.
It's fun.
How about you get one of the games I want to play with you?
I will play Terraria with you if you play Diablo 3 with us.
What? You know what? I was about to take the sword on that one, but I now tactfully back away.
So
Good job.
I could
Good
have
job,
more.
Flip.
I could have more Warframe
You
time.
guys don't have to play Terraria. I'd rather play Scott Pilgrim versus the World with you. That'd be nice.
I have that actually, and I do
Oh my
need
god, I
someone to
have
play
that,
that
you guys.
with.
I have 100%. I will help you get all the trophies. They are amazing. I love that game. Yes.
What's this
That
now?
was
Which one?
really fast.
I love Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game. I've got
Oh,
the
does that have a plat?
It doesn't have a plat, but I'll help you get 100%. Well, not 100% unless you get the DLC, but I'll help you get all the trophies in the base game. Wait, actually, I can unless you get the DLC because the DLC makes it so you can play online. Never mind.
Great movie. Great game. I'm not going to reload that.
Underrated.
Underrated?
We keep getting on these tangents. Let's get back to the news.
The news! People.
Alien
News.
Isolation runs at 1080p on Xbox One and PS4. I don't know why these stories keep surfacing. I don't care what the resolution of any of these games are. They always say 1080p, and then it like lowers down to 920 by the time release comes out. I don't care as long as it looks okay. As long as the game runs, I'd rather the game be playable and fun. I don't care how it looks, except Transformers because that looks horrendous. That's an example of a game like I don't care. I don't care about graphics to a point.
I have a pretty large TV. It shows up on my side. I care about it.
I sense a tangent coming.
No, there's no tangent. But the truth fact that Flip just expressed is everyone always says that, and then it somehow turns into 900p. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, so I don't know why everyone keeps making a big deal of these resolution stories. Like every single game that comes out has one, and I don't care. But what were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying, even if that was true, my personal guess is that the Xbox One version runs at an upscaled 180p, and that the PS4 version is native 180p. That's all I was going to say.
180p, huh? Sounds like Transformers.
I mean, I don't really think there's an excuse to not be 180p. I mean, we're in next gen. Like, make it look really good, please. Thank you.
Okay. I don't think you realize what you're saying, but whatever.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You're saying 180p instead of 1080, and I was making fun of you.
I'm sorry.
So you're like, there's no way any game can't handle 180p, and I was like, no, that's pretty simple.
I was just letting it all play out. But go ahead.
I only say 180 all the time just because people assume that I mean like 1080. But I'll say 1080 from now on.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So today, the 1886 The Order Collector's Edition came out. Or they got announced. It didn't come out. There's two different package options you can do. For $80, you can get this cool looking thing. Get digital DLC content, some stickers, pretty cool looking statue, collectible art book, and the soundtrack. Or you could pay $70 more. That's actually pretty good because the game's $60 and you get all this stuff for $80. That's pretty good. You get a statue for $20. That's not bad.
Pretty awesome.
Most of the time.
It's a solid deal.
Or you can pay $150 and you get a statue of the same hero from the last trophy. Only this time he's getting annihilated by a werewolf. It's kind of an odd choice there. You get the steelbook, same DLC, soundtrack, same stickers, the same art book, but this time it has a hidden compartment in there. So that's $150. That's the premium edition.
Yeah, because then you can take your secret stash and hide it in your book for an extra $70.
The guy looks cooler than the other statue, but I'd want that one just because the wolf guy looks so cool.
Wolf guy does look really cool.
Oh yeah, I don't think he looks cool. I think he looks like he's about to murder me.
Well, that's the
I think the statue, or the star of that statue in particular, is the wolf.
Yeah.
So.
Wasn't there another? Oh, the Last of Us had an announcement. It was originally $60, and they just lowered the price to $50. Kind of backwards. I think they should lower the price of the PS3 version, but whatever. That's $50 now. If you pre-ordered it on PSN, they said they'll be doing refunds here very soon.
Yep.
I don't think I'm going to buy it on the PS4.
You know?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm getting it. It's part of my Destiny my Destiny pacification plan. That's what I'm calling it. It's called DPP, guys. So I'm going to refer to it as DPP going forward. Destiny pacification plan. And that includes The Last of Us and Grand Theft Auto 5. I am double dipping to the tune of what's probably going to end up being about $110 just so I can have something to do that takes up all of my wonderful time, until the principal release comes out. So,
See, I'm probably not buying anything for a while. I'm gonna play my Warframe at my Blacklight Retribution. I'm gonna buy Diablo, and that's it. And then this infamous DLC, they just announced the date, August 26th.
First light,
I'm
first
very
light,
excited.
first light, first light, first light, first
So-
light.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, August 26th on that. I'm looking forward to it.
Game of the year.
It's not the game of the year, but it was very good.
I know.
We also have the Saints Row 4 National Treasure Edition for $29.99. Apparently, the Volition felt the need to re-release this game, this gem of a game. Did you guys play this?
Yeah, well, I platinumed every single Saints Row that's come out. I'm not getting this.
I only played the third because we got it on Plus for free.
Did you play Saints Row 2? You platinum that, DMC?
No,
I don't think that game has
no, they
trophies.
didn't have a plat, did it?
Yeah.
Didn't have a plat.
Yeah, it
The
did.
second had trophies?
I think it did.
No, it didn't. I was playing it. I know it didn't.
Okay, maybe it was Xbox achievements.
Unless that was the
Oh,
first.
it
first
probably
one I
was.
Whoa.
playing.
Shots fired.
So much hurt.
Well, I was when that game came out, I was on the Xbox, so that's
Bam!
I would be confused.
Bam, bam.
All right.
I thought it did.
Destiny,
have trophies.
Destiny,
I guess
Destiny.
not. Anyway, I got the platinum in it. This is the game, all the DLC, which apparently they've had 29 DLC packs, all for $29.99 now.
Oh my gosh.
Comes out-
29
That game
for
has
Saints
an
Row
insane
4?
amount of DLC.
Yeah, comes
They
out
got a
July
deal
8th.
pack.
Hundreds of dollars worth of DLC.
They got one for every freaking gun they have. That's crazy. That's horrible. But you know what? They need to make money.
That's the
because-
kind of game that needs to have an ultimate collection with everything.
Well, you know what? They're working very hard. I don't know if they're getting the resources to actually properly build out a Saints Row 5 or 6, 5. Here's what I do think. And I'll just leave it at this. I do think that Saints Row 3 looked a lot better than Saints Row 4, and I thought that was a travesty.
Yeah, I like Saints Row 3 a lot better than I
Yeah.
picked 4.
And I like the story and I like the gameplay as well. Completely better game. So whatever they're doing, I hope they make enough money that they can deliver something more like 3.
So I was reading chat. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Anyway, well, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Octodad got a new announcement today. This summer, they're releasing Octodad Shorts, free DLC. Should be new trophies. They haven't talked about what the episode titles will be, but they said it'll be in very strange situations again. I still need to get on Octodad. I
Free
bought it.
DLC, you guys. Free DLC.
I bought Octodad and never got around to playing it. I heard it's like 2 or 3 hours long, and I was really excited for it before it came out. I remember watching the initial trailers, and I was looking forward to this game, and bought it day one, and still haven't played it. Haven't even booted it up. So maybe soon I'll play this. And
Just
get ready
after
for
the show,
DLC.
just start it. Don't even give yourself the chance to not play it.
But I got a
just-
Warframe to play.
You do
And-
got
and folks
Warframe, but
eagerly
Warframe
anticipating
will always be there waiting.
You playing
for it.
Warflame.
There's a game, an indie game that needs your love and support.
It probably is Octodad. That would be more. I haven't played. Yeah, I have Thief on here too. I remember that game. I downloaded Octodad right after I was playing Thief. That's how long ago that was. It's like February. But yeah, that's all the news. There's not a whole lot, like I said. So,
Nope.
anything we missed? Anything else you want to talk about? Is anybody going to go play Valiant Hearts? I want to know what this game's about. I want to know what it's like. I'm very
I don't know.
curious.
Now I feel really bad and now I got to re-download Time and Eternity. So I don't know if I'm going to play Valiant Hearts.
What about you, Alex?
I don't think there's anything. If there's any Naruto fans out there, a there's a demo for like the newest Naruto game that's coming out in a couple months. Coming out on July 2nd, and it has like online, and that's the first demo in that series to have online. So you should check it out if you like the series of Naruto or that game series in particular, because it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Awesome.
Yeah. And Flip just made me feel awkward the whole time talking about it.
Oh, I don't know anything about it.
Sorry, I'll play online with you, Alex.
Thank you, DMC.
I'll do the big ball. Rizagun? Not Rizagun. What's it called? Renigan? It's been
Renegon?
Something like that, right? I'm just trying to make Fliptriq feel equally awkward.
That's fine. I'm just going to change the subject. We forgot to talk about PlayStation Plus.
Awkward again.
We have the July PlayStation Plus list. PlayStation 4 is getting Towerfall Ascension, which would be really cool, but it's all local co-op, so you shouldn't be too excited, Alex, since you won't be able to get the trophies.
Actually not excited, but I thought the game looked really great, and then when I looked at the trophy list, and I was just like, nope. There's some ridiculous thing like 10,000 matches. Play 10,000 matches.
Well, each match you can do apparently you can do it in like less than a second.
Less than a second? Well, I guess that's not too bad then, but it's like...
But it's still all local co-op, so...
Yeah.
Also, PS4 is getting Strider, which is very good if you like the Metroidvania-style game. This one's a lot faster, so the pacing's kind of strange, but it's very fun. PS3 is getting Dead Space 3 and Vessel.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm only interested in Vessel and the game that you forgot to mention.
Forgot to mention.
Muramasa Rebirth.
Well, I haven't gotten to Vita yet.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
I'm sorry. Don't forget you heard that. There is no Muramasa Rebirth for Vita on PlayStation. I lied.
So, and then on Vita, what are we getting, Alex?
I don't know. What are we getting, Flip?
Well, we're getting Doki Doki Universe, which should not be downloaded by anybody because that game is atrocious and terrible.
It's adorable, though.
It's really not. It's like, hey, go rock around and talk to these people and try to figure out what you can do to piss them off so you can get trophies. And don't forget to wave at them and blow them kisses and take those stupid personality tests that have no relevance to the game at all. That's this game.
That's all right.
That sounds funny.
That's
right.
Oh man. Okay, and Muramasa Rebirth.
Oh, that's right.
From the I believe it's the same studio that did Dragon's Crown.
Is it? I almost bought Muramasa a bunch of times, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't.
Same here.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to getting that platinum.
Do you want to race?
Race?
Yeah.
You're asking the master.
Asking the master. Anyway, all this comes out Tuesday, July 1st. You'll have all 4 of those games. So be sure to update your PlayStation Plus downloads. Get everything relevant, because it's all going away on the 1st. It's changing out to this. This will be the first month where they start the new format. So every month we'll have 6 games the first day that last the entire month, and then they swap out on the first Tuesday of the following month. So, also, if anybody needs to play Dead Space 3 still, it's all co-op, and I have yet to play it. There's another game that I bought day 1. Have it just sitting there. Never put it in the console.
Why?
I don't know.
How can you do that?
Something else came out the same day as Dead Space 3. I don't remember what it was, but I played that instead and just never got around to Dead Space.
I guess I can understand. I did that with Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom.
I don't know what that is.
And Tron Legacy. I did with both of those games. They were in their cases for so long.
Well, if there's any consolation, I still have I don't know if I can remember what the freaking name is called. The game's called. I can tell you what it is. Red Faction 2. It's still in the wrapper. I don't know what that means. I bought that when it first came out. Just never played it.
Serious, dude?
Yeah.
You put us to shame. That is ridiculous. Isn't that game super old? Like
crazy old.
PS3 launch old.
What game?
Red Faction.
Yeah.
So
that game is so old. You haven't opened it? Oh my.
Yeah, one day it's gonna be worth $5. I'm just saving up for that, man. It's gonna be like, bam! I can play my mortgage now. So that's the plan.
What?
All right, let's get out of hand. So, thank you all for watching episode 22 of the Trophy Chasers podcast. Next week we'll be back at the normal time, assuming I don't have crazy things going on. Yeah, it's been a wild day. So, when do we start? 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern time, every Thursday. I'll be uploading this to YouTube tonight. If you guys missed the beginning or missed it altogether, you can always check it out there. But we'll see you all next week.
Peace. Yep.
Peace.
Have
You
a
can
good
add
night.
them on Twitter. Add me on PSN.
Yeah, you can add us on Twitter if you want. All of our PSN names are under our pictures. Next week we should have the new layout finished. I've been working on that, so next week will be exciting. Everything's going to look different, and it's going to be a lot more exciting. Alex is excited about it.
Yeah! Woo! Woo!
You remind me of Ric Flair underwater right there.
That was an underwater Ric Flair. That's
What?
All right.
Of course, I wake up all the kids if I do the proper Ric Flair. You know what? Very good, Alex.
Thank you. I try to be awesome.